Hey guys. So, hold on. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all now, I'm not even in the mood to be woke yet. Okay? I don't even want to be woke yet. Alright? I'm thankful that I woke up, but I am not ready to be awake. I'm not ready to be awake. Well, I'm okay being woke, I'm just not ready to be up and doing stuff. So, yeah. So, I'm getting ready to make a very quick breakfast. I just figured I would come live because it's going to probably be 15 minutes of breakfast, but I figured I would come live at least because I'm not really doing a whole hell of a lot. I'm just about to make breakfast real quick and do what I'm doing. Good morning. Hey, wait. Can you see me sideways or should I turn myself around? Because usually when I'm on YouTube live, I have to go sideways. Y'all, thank you. Y'all coming in, tapping the screen. Thank y'all. Maybe y'all love will make me be in a better mood. Right now, I'm just still tired. I'm not in a bad mood. I'm just tired. And I've already had to work. I've already had to just do a massive cleanup. So I'm just, that ain't the way I want to wake up, y'all. So I'm just saying, I'm thankful to be woke. That ain't how I want to wake up. Okay, so never a dull moment. Change it. Okay. All right. Okay. Hold on one second, guys. I'm on YouTube and TikTok. Hold on a second, guys. Let me turn this. Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. Hold on. Bear with me. Come on in and tap the screens, though. Let me get some love, y'all. Give me some love. Hold on. Good Lord. Hold on. Now the darn thing don't wanna. Okay, hold on. There we go. So I'm not used to. I'm sorry. There. Okay. I'm not used to going live on YouTube and being able to turn it this way. Usually on YouTube, when you go live, you have to turn it landscape. But I like that because I hate having to turn the screen sideways. Okay, YouTube, y'all doing something different. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to already apologize for my demeanor because, as I said, I am not ready to be up and moving around yet, okay? But for the last hour, I have already been up and moving around, and I had a massive cleanup. Massive cleanup, okay? So now I am, getting ready to make breakfast. I'm gonna just make something simple. I'm gonna make some some cheese eggs. Hell, that might be it. Some cheese eggs. I may do some grits, and a bagel. For those of you all who don't know me, I'm Msnique, also known as Msniquerevamp. I'm an author, motivational speaker, serial entrepreneur, blah, blah, blah. I'm an influencer, okay, of life in general. I'm always pro me, I'm always pro us, and I'm always pro healing. So, cussing is my love language. Just understand that, okay? So I cuss like a sailor because I like to. But with that being said, over here we grown, okay? I always speak what is my truths. My truths don't mean it's yours too. Okay, see, we about to be BFFs already. We about to be BFFs already. Over here we're grown. When I say grown, I am 40 plus years old. I'm real damn grown. The last thing I need is another adult trying to tell me what I should and shouldn't think, how I should and shouldn't feel. Yes, I am an influencer. I agree with those terms. However, I am also a grown-ass adult who have lived my own life and lived my own experiences. So, just because I think that this is how it's supposed to be, does not mean that that's how you have to think, okay? We grown as hell. If anything, we've learned how to have our own mind and our own thought process. So, I'm saying all that to say that over here, baby, we can agree to disagree. So long as we do it respectfully. That's it. Please, trust me. I have the worst mouth in the South, honey. You don't want to get into it with me. And I don't do that type of stuff. I'm too mean for that. Like, I'm mean. I will catch flights and find your ass mean. You feel what I'm saying? So, I don't do all that extra stuff. I don't do. See, when you stay away from and filter out the things that you know trigger you, you living the best life you can live, baby. You understand? When you know your triggers, you're supposed to do your best to stay away from those triggers, right? So I don't be dealing with all that mess. You don't like getting ugly. Right. Yup. And you know it, the big hearts. That's exactly right. How you know? How you know? It's them big hearts. You're right. You're absolutely right. Big heart people. I'm very no nonsense. Very, very no nonsense. I'll be like, now today, Satan, I promise you don't want what I've been holding on to. Listen, and especially being a big heart, honey, and because if you have a big heart, I think I'm gonna scramble up some of this sausage. Y'all go ahead and share the live for me and tap the screen and show me some love, y'all. If any of you all are also on my YouTube page, can you come and chime in over there too? Maybe turn me on your TV or your tablet while you're on your phone or something. Because I promise you, my YouTube be dry as hell. Even though it's, whoa. Oh, Lord, I dropped you. You okay? You okay? Did you hurt yourself? Did you hurt yourself? Did I hurt you? Is you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? All right. But anyway, you know, people with big hearts, such like myself, okay? Part of the problem. Okay, you okay now? you still breathing good. I ain't want to have to take you out, baby. That ain't my goal. My goal is to breathe life into you, not to take life from you. Somebody needs to quote me on that. Say that one more time. My goal is to bring life to you and not take life from you, okay? You heard that? Okay. Anyway, with that being said, you know, when you're a person with a big heart, you hold in a lot of shit. You spare so many feelings. Baby, you spare so many. Woo. Y'all, that hour I just spent in that room with that massive cleanup, baby, if I said half of what I wanted to say on my mind, baby, woo. Daddy wanted to talk. I said, no, Daddy, I don't want to talk to you right now. Because, baby, the devil be busy in my brain, y'all. He be in there. That devil be in there, honey. That devil be in there. He be in my brain, y'all. That devil be in there, honey. He be in there. And I keep his ass right in there under lock and key. You understand? Because, honey, if I said, and I'm very outspoken. Imagine me. Now listen, imagine me being a very outspoken person, still holding back what I got to say. So if I ain't said what I want to say and I'm outspoken, then imagine the shit I want to say. If you think about what actually make it out of my mouth, think about the shit that don't come out. This society would be extremely traumatized, honey. I'm sorry. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I'm sorry. I didn't read the I said the commercials. Well, I'm not reading the comments. Wait, what happened? Oh wait, why are we arguing? Oh wait, what happened? Grand Rising, totally agree. We're grown ass women, baby, grown ass women, men, and everything. Get boy childs too. All because you live in it. I'm still breathing. Okay, now good. Yes, I do. Who's stupid? What's happening? Yep, and if the person don't appreciate it, Lord have mercy. Wow, that's the truth. Okay. He said, what? That's what I've been trying to tell my kids at the enemy. Yep, you got to be steadfast. Show child. I think my ancestors come and hold my tongue. Swear to God. I think they physically come from the spiritual realm and they just clench down on that joker and be like, don't say it, Neek. Don't say it. Don't say it neat. You could think anything you want. Everything you think don't gotta come out your mouth. I promise you that's what play in the back of my head when I be like, oh, you mother, you don't even know. Only if you knew. Boy, I swear to God, if you, I swear y'all, I be in a battle, in an internal battle with myself because I'm like, yo, listen, I'm a person who have made this vow a long time ago. And actually, I made this vow because I was in an extremely toxic relationship. Much like the viral video, you guys are following me. Um, a lot of you guys are now following me because I shared. Um, but I learned that just because you're angry anger doesn't give you a license to say whatever in the hell you want, hurtful or not. Being angry does not give you the right to say things that you don't mean. You don't say stuff out of anger because one thing I learned, ooh Lord, one thing I learned is once something is said, it cannot be unheard. So don't waste your time sitting out here trying to hurt people. Now, I don't understand how the very people that you claim you love, you try to hurt the most. I don't understand that. That concept makes no damn sense to me. I can't even get around that ideology. You toxic girl, listen, I agree. You say you working on that, baby, you got to. And on other things, baby, listen, we are all a work in progress. We are always going to be a work in progress. And what you have learned how to handle and deal with and address now, you will have to learn how to handle and address some other things later. It is absolutely okay. See, the key thing is in it. The key thing in what you just said was that you're working, okay? That you're working. You're working on it. You're working toward it, which means that that there is something about you that you don't like in yourself, and that it's not other folk having to tell you what the hell you need to do. There's something you have taken upon yourself to do for yourself. See, that's the thing with me. I don't need you to tell me what I do wrong and what I do right, right? I'm going to self-evaluate because I actually do self-evaluate, and I'm going to start addressing those things that I don't like within myself. I am my biggest critic, and I understand that a lot of people lack accountability and they don't want to be held accountable for the things that they do and the wrongs that they've made. But baby, let me tell you something. Monique, me, Msniquerevamp, queen over here. Honey, I'm going to see and look, and because there's things. My goal is to be the best person I can absolutely be. And is there going to be a perfect person? Hell no, I'm going to make mistakes, and I bet on it. In order to learn, you have to make some mistakes. So I'm okay. And guess what? I'm a constant student. I'm not just a teacher, but I'm also a student. I'm a student of life. I'm a student of circumstances. I'm a student of chance. I'm a student of whatever in the hell, you know what I mean, is put before me. I am a great learner. Okay, so I'm going to make mistakes, and that is absolutely okay. The problem comes when motherfuckers keep walking around this world, in this society, on this planet, and they act like, yes, I said planted, okay, not planet, planted, okay? Don't you interrupt my sermon. Now, the problem comes when you're walking around on this planet, and motherfuckers act like they shit don't stink. That's where the problem come from. Problem come from when folks try to sit up and act like they don't make mistakes. Problem come when people try to act like they perfect, all knowing, all having, all being. You see what I'm saying? like they bleed blue, green, and orange, while you sitting around here bleeding purple. You know, that's the problem I have. I don't have a problem with accountability, baby. Tell me what I did wrong. You know, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I don't have a problem with accountability. See, in my opinion, people who have issues with accountability are people who have been set out to do ill will in the beginning anyway. That's what your purpose was. You set out to be an ill-ass person. You set out to do harm among someone. Me, my whole heart is always in the best place at all times. I told y'all I keep Satan on the lock and key. Okay? I told y'all keep him on a lock and key. He be in my brain. He be saying all kinds of shit, y'all. And he be right, too. That's another reason why I be keeping his ass on lock and key. Because the shit that be coming to my mind be straight facts. It be the truth. It be how I really feel about a lot of shit. But I suppress that shit in order to do what I need to do for other folks. Now, I ain't gonna tell you suppression is good because it ain't. I would tell y'all what the thing I can't find my oh, here it is. I think, oh, I found it, yay. I looking for my special butter. Suppression is not great at all. And because I'm so outspoken, I'm going to always encourage you to say what's on your mind. But you know what? There's always a time and a place for every situation. And sometimes it ain't the time or the place. You feel me? So no, I'm not encouraging you to suppress anything. In fact, I want you to tell somebody how you feel, damn it. Because if you don't tell them, then how they going to know? I want you to tell somebody how you feel. I absolutely want you to tell somebody how you feel. But again, there's a time and a place for everything. And so with that being said, I don't want, you know what I'm saying, you just out here being rogue, you know, and not caring about people's feelings. Because despite the fact that you may be in a situation where you feel like the person that you're communicating with don't care about your feelings, two wrongs don't make it right. Two wrongs don't make it right. And I really hate that saying, but it's true. Two wrongs don't make it right. So if you sitting up here, you know, harboring ill feelings, you know, and you want to say something wrong to someone because they are wronging you, that don't make you right. That don't make you right. And you know what? I'm going to tell you one thing. Sometimes I articulate a whole lot better when I'm not angry. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly what the hell on my mind when I am angry. But sometimes I'm able to articulate that a little bit better. And understand that when you are angry with someone, that they not listening. They not damn listening to you. Because they know you mad. So I would much rather make sure that I articulate to you exactly how in the fuck you done pissed me off. Exactly the way I want to. In a way that's going to make sure that I get it all out. You understand? Y'all ever have an argument with somebody? Listen, hold on, here I come. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab this. Hold on. Hold on. This about to be funny. You ever have an argument with somebody, and then after the argument, you know, because of course you never seem to get every damn thing out, right? But then after that, y'all come on in and tap up the screens for me now. If you're going to be here, at least tap up the screens. Whoa, here y'all go. Y'all stay following. Y'all clumsy this Friday. This Friday, y'all clumsy. What the heck? Y'all come on and tap up the screen. Tap up the screen. Tap up the screen. You ever get into an argument with somebody, and then, what the hell? Okay, this phone don't want to stay up here, y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm about to change places with y'all in YouTube, because there ain't nobody on YouTube watching me, child. 1,700 some odd people, and ain't not a one person is watching my live. Not one. Not a singular person. That's crazy. But anyway, okay. You know, when you arguing with somebody, you don't never seem to get all of what you was thinking out, right? Everything that was coming to your head. Hey, Grand Rising, Sharon. You know, everything that was coming to your head because, you know, y'all talking fast and y'all talking smart and swift and y'all pew, 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 you know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to get it out, boom, 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 right? And then you got to rebut any and everything the other person is saying. So, you know, you're starting to lose the shit that you want to say in translation. You ever got done with an argument and then later on everything calmed down, you just sat down to yourself and you was like, God dang it. You started thinking about the best shit you could have said. You was like, man, I had a good comeback for that. But I ain't get a chance to say it. You know exactly what I'm talking about, right? That's the reason why I would much rather calmly tell you what the fuck is on my mind than have to yell and argue about it. Because if I come to you in an actual and factual way, then I know you heard every word came out my mouth. Y'all better stop arguing. Stop arguing because you're wasting your time. Once they know you mad, they're not listening no more. Come on and sit them down real good and tell them everything that you want them to know. Y'all better stop arguing. Arguing for what? Arguing for who? Arguing why? Why we arguing? Why we arguing, y'all? Why? Right. See, I don't play that game. Exactly. I don't play that game. That's exactly right. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all the exact moment. I know the exact moment as a young adult that I decided that I would not use anger as a weapon to say things I didn't mean. I was, how old was I? How old was I when I had them? I was, Lord, how old was I? Anyway, I would say I was in my mid-20s. I had been in a relationship with my older children's father my whole shit since I was 17. So we had been together forever. And it was a toxic relationship to begin with. I was 17, he was 21. He was already an alcoholic, y'all, at 21 years old. Sad to say that, but it's true. He was already an alcoholic at 21 years old. I mean, a real life alcoholic. What ended up happening? So anyway, we had been together. So it was a toxic relationship to begin with. It really was. But you know, no matter what, I've always been determined and destined to be better than the trajectory in which my life had been going in. So, you know, we had elevated. Anyway, let me tell y'all, long story short. I was actually battling, I had a major cervical cancer scare. And at the same time, well, I found out I had an abnormal pap smear, okay? I had an abnormal pap smear, which turned out that I had, okay, so I'm just going to tell you guys this. Cervical cancer comes in phases, right? And the phases are called dysplasia. Dysplasia is the precancerous stage. Once you get to the third stage of dysplasia, well, actually, after the third stage of dysplasia is full-fledged cancer. I was in, I think, stages 2. I was in on my cervix, I had several phases of dysplasia, okay? So from 1 to 3. So that means that in certain parts of my, hold on, y'all, I'm trying to get my seasoning out of the cabinet. That means that in certain areas of my cervix, I actually was in the final stages. You know, because then cancer would be the next stage, right? So, anyway, I was extremely depressed. I mean, because who wouldn't be? Especially, like I said, I was only like 20, I wasn't even 25. I think I was like 23 or 24. Something like that. So I was very young. Still. And so, hold on, let me put y'all back. All right, tap up the screens for me, y'all. And so, anyway, I was extremely depressed, because who wouldn't be? Very, very depressed. I had young children. You know, I was like, yo, I'm just starting to have kids. I didn't want that to be the only children I was going to have. So anyway, long story short, I can tell y'all this whole story, because I have miracle children. I have miracle children, basically, to say this off. But with that said, I ended up, praying to God, like, I promise you, at this point, listen, I had accepted it. I had accepted the potential cancer diagnosis. I accepted it. And my prayer wasn't to God, to God for him to take the cancer away, believe it or not. That wasn't the prayer. My prayer was, if this was his will, to at least please be able to allow me to have at least one more child. That was my prayer. My prayer wasn't to take the cancer away. Ain't that some crazy shit, y'all? It wasn't because I had accepted it. I accepted, and I didn't know why I accepted it. I didn't feel like I had anything I could do about it. You know what I'm saying? But I had accepted it. And so I just said, you know, if this is your will, Lord, please allow me to have another child. Just allow me to have another child. Now, for y'all that don't know, I'm a mom of 10. I ain't had 10 kids then. But I had just asked, you know, just for that to be it, you know, like that for that to be the thing, right? Anyway, so let me go ahead and tell y'all real quick how all this happened. So I what ended up happening? I said that prayer. Couple weeks went by. You know, I'm going back and forth, getting blood work, back and forth, getting all these. I'm having to go to these specialists. I'm having to go to oncologists. You know, I had to go to an oncologist who was also, you know, an OBGYN, you know, and everything like that, right? And so I'm really depressed, yo. I'm really, really, really depressed. I mean, what do you say? And then honestly don't feel like I have the familial support that I feel like I need. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when you go through stuff like that, you oftentimes feel like you by yourself anyway. Because unless you done been through some shit like that, or you done had a skill like that, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you're alone. You know what I mean? Like, this life has taught me so many damn lessons, yo. Like, so many lessons. And I learned my lessons young. And so, anyway, I get into... Okay, so let me move forward. Fast forward. I end up pregnant, y'all. When I tell y'all that baby was conceived miraculously, I mean it. Because I could not stand the look, smell, sound, or nothing of my children's father. We were fighting so much. We were arguing so much. It seemed like he was even more drunk. Now that I'm going through something with my health, he's even more drunk. He's even more not at home. Mind you, I work a part-time job, a full-time job, and this fool only working for a damn part-time job. So I'm providing for our family and everything. But he got time to go downstairs because at the time we were living in an apartment complex where my entire girl, I had aunties, cousins, and everybody. We all lived in this one. My mother, we all lived in this big apartment complex in Minnesota. And so I had two cousins that lived in my building. One of my cousins was also an alcoholic, and so he was spending his time down there at her apartment, you know, or whatever, because he knew that that's where he could go and drink, you know, or whatever. And so he was spending all of his time down there while I'm upstairs with the kids, stressing the hell out about this cancer and this, that, and the other thing. So we were beefing, yo. We were into it, okay? Like never before. And I ended up pregnant. I told my son, baby, I don't know how I ended up pregnant with you. I prayed for you and God gave me to you. That's it. And I tell y'all this, when I say that with my whole spirit, I mean with my whole spirit. There was no sex. Not even leading up to. No, I didn't even miss a period. When I tell y'all that child is, I'm telling y'all that my son was conceived miraculously. I'm not, listen, this is not for shits and giggles. This is not for, that is what I feel in my whole, I'm telling you. I wasn't drinking, so I didn't get drunk and pass out one night, and he took it, none of that. None of that. I'm telling y'all. This child was conceived through immaculate conception. I'm telling you. He is a miracle. Okay? And I'll get into that story again a little bit later, but I just want to tell you why I don't believe that being angry should be an excuse to say what you don't mean. Okay, so I end up pregnant. Shock of my life, because how? I literally, it's 17 years later and I'm still saying how. Okay? But you say what? You say your son saved your life because you didn't the doctors in the stomach bug? Why? See? Well, okay. So, what ends up happening? I end up pregnant. I don't know how, but I'm thankful. I'm happy, but I'm scared at the same time. Fast forward the story some. When I go to the OB oncologist, well, actually, I take that back. Let me fast forward a little bit. When I go to my, oh shit. When I go to my OBGYN appointment, to confirm pregnancy, the same OBGYN, obviously, that I'm seeing for the cancer scare, that man sat in that chair and told me basically I needed to get rid of my pregnancy because of the cancer scare. And I looked at that motherfucker and said, you got to be out your damn man. I said, I prayed for this child. What I look like getting rid of my baby? Not gonna happen. Nor do I believe in the other word. You understand? Not gonna happen. So the man looked at me in absolute disbelief. Like, what? What you mean you not gonna? I'm like, I'm not doing it. Then he went into details about how I could do it, how they could give me this pill, and it wouldn't be like a, and this, that, and the other thing. And I said, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And, my children's father was at the appointment with me as well, and I'm there. The man was in such disbelief, y'all. Like, he was in complete disbelief that I was saying no, that I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not terminating my pregnancy. I'm like, absolutely not. And he was like, you do understand? And then he let out. He was pissed. I never seen a doctor get that fucking mad before. At this time in my life, I hadn't seen him. Now, since then, because I challenged their ass now, I had. But I mean, I hadn't at that point, right? At that point, I had never seen a doctor get that angry. Like, I don't have options, right? You gave me an option and I opted out, right? Anyway, so, he left out the room, and then you know how they do, send in a nurse, right? So this woman comes in, and she is going over, my treatment plan and this, that, and the other thing, and also, giving me literature on, like the whole process to terminate my pregnancy. And I'm like, yo, you can quit giving me this shit. I'm not going to do it. Even my children's dad was like, nah, we ain't. But then because this is what doctors do. If they feel like you're not listening to them, they'll then go to whoever's with you and think and hope that maybe they can get through to you. You know what I'm saying? They can convince you to do something that they want you to do. So he thought by talking to my children's father, that he would be able to get him to, do you not listen to that motherfucker? At all. So, he thought that he would be able to get him to, and at first it was working. He was, Morrell was swayed. He definitely was like, yo, but you could save your life, you could be killing yourself, because of I just done left you over there, YouTube. My bad. Ain't nobody watching anyway. And so what did he say? So then that's when he went and got his nurse to come in the room and I guess try to talk some sense into me, right? And so I'm gonna go ahead and end this YouTube live because no one's here. But hopefully, if you check me out later, you see the gem that you missed. Love you. Have a great day. Happy Friday. Not y'all. Y'all. Okay.